Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and today I'll be doing an unboxing video for Horizon Zero Dawn, the board game. This is a brand new game from Steamforged Games. It is a 1 to 4 player game that takes roughly 1 to 2 hours to play. It is a semi-cooperative game where the players are going to be kind of working together with fellow players to bring down big nasty monsters, but you want to be the one that has the most points, so you're overall winner at the end of the game. So in this video, I'll be doing an unboxing showing you all the cool new features that come in this box, including the miniatures, cards, boards, tokens, and everything in between. As always, if you find these videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider that like button, subscribing to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow and produce this content. If you want to stay updated on all my videos, also considering that bell so you get notifications anytime I release new content. And also let me know in the comments below if there's any other types of videos you'd like to see for coverage on this game, whether it's a teaching video, playthrough, or any of the other types of videos I do. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love hearing from you. So let's go ahead and head to the table and we'll take a look and see what's in the box. Okay, so let's get into it. So first off, the first thing that I noticed is that this is actually a smaller box than I'm used to seeing from Steamforged Games, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a ton of stuff included in this. The first thing we're greeted with is the rulebook. This is a big rulebook. There is 51 pages to this. Now, I haven't really gone through it yet, so I'm not sure how much of this is backstory. There's some alternative play modes in here and that, and I'm sure there's some other stuff as well. And they might have a lot of examples in this, which I'm hoping for, as that really does help with the learning of the game. But it looks like everything's laid out really nice and well, so once I get into this more, I'll know how heavy this game is. From there, then, we have the tiles, and there's going to be 6 tiles included in this game. Each one of them is going to have a number and a letter at the top to identify it, and these are double-sided. They all show the same type of environment, and I have never played the video game, so I'm not sure where this takes place in, but each one of these is broken into a grid of 9 spaces, and they have different pathways and designs and different effects that are on these tiles. From there, then, we have the 2 vac trays. We have a small vac tray that's going to come with 2 small enemies and 2 of the player characters. And with these guys, these were a little smaller than I was anticipating for the player characters, but there still is a lot of good detail for these for those of you that are looking to paint these and get this game looking really nice. And then the 2 little enemies that are included in this, it looks like some sort of a deer and potentially like a little bird dude or raptor kind of guy or something. He's got a cool little flashlight for an eyeball and that. And then we have the large vac tray. So first off, we do get some nice Ziploc bags to organize all of the tokens in that. And then inside this one, we have all the different tokens, and I already organized these into bags, but again, I don't know what they are, so I don't know. This is probably not the final organization for these tokens. And there's a whole bunch of these included in the game. From there, then, there are a number of little tiles that come with it as well. These, I don't know, are additional terrain features or effects. They got boulders and stuff, so probably some different blocking terrain and whatnot, and different wreckages and that's for adding onto the tiles. Then the additional enemies that are included, we have some mid-sized enemies. It looks like some sort of a horse and a wolf kind of enemy, the 2 other playable characters, and then our big enemies. These are probably like the mini bosses or bosses. We have a guy that's kind of like a saber-toothed dude and a crab looking kind of guy. Then there's a whole ton of cards that come with this game. You got a whole section here. So let's go through some of these and I'll show you what these are. So first off, we have some cards. They look kind of like layout cards or maybe different features or effects that are going to cause enemies or whatnot to move around. I'm not sure yet. These are all color coordinated as well to different things. And then maybe some event cards or whatnot, or effect cards, crisis cards, who knows. And then we have the different enemies. So that guy's a watcher, and the strider, scrapper, and grazer, the shell walker, and the saber-tooth. So I got one right, or sawtooth. And they have all their different effects on there, it looks like, or maybe their different behaviors. From there, we have a bunch more cards here, and these look like the different cards for the different players, the tribes, all the different weapons and armor and clothing and things you have, a chart, so maybe as you build up, you'll be able to go into these different things and select different traits and whatnot, and all the different cards maybe you'll play for effects or whatnot, and different items and abilities and everything else. I like the layout of these. They're very simple. I like the color designs in that. Everything seems to be really well laid out and is easy to read on these cards. But there's a whole bunch of these included. And again, all the different, it looks like for each one of the 4 players, they're going to have their own set of cards depending upon the playable character they've chosen to play. So continually going through these, whole bunch of these. Okay, and just a whole bunch more of these type of cards. Again, all the different armors and abilities and all that. And then finally we have some stamina cards, and these are all the same type of effect. They're all going to get you to draw a card. From there, then there's a set of larger cards, and this is for each one of the enemies, showing all their different stats, it looks like, and a special ability that they have for them. And there's all kinds of different effects for each one of the different types of enemies. On the little section here, we have a set of small cards that have all kinds of different things. So maybe you'll be able to gather these, and these will be able to be put together to help you build things or whatnot. We have metal shards, blaze, the sparkers, and all kinds of things for that. And then we have some other types of cards as well. And then finally there's a set of dice, and there's 3 different colors for that. You have 1 black die that has some arrows pointing to these sections here and some blank results. You have 3 blue dice, and these just have different arrows on it, 2 sides with 1, 2 sides with, or 3 sides with 2, and 1 side with 3 arrows. And then we have 4 orange dice, and these dice have a mixture of blanks, arrows, and then that symbol that we find on the black die as well. And that's everything included in the box. So as always, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comments section below. And thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video and leave me feedback on that. I do really appreciate it, and I take into account everything you say to make the best possible videos. Until next time, I'll see you later.